Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Monifactory. All right, so here we are today at episode 19. And well, let's just say between last episode and this one, I did get a little bit carried away, but I'm also not in the base because I want to kind of lead into that. I did a little base redesign off camera, and I think everything should be fixed up. That being said, I also did a fair bit of auto crafting or automating of auto crafting. So let's get into that. But first, here is the new base design. I think it looks pretty slick. I was gonna go with a different gray block up there, but I wanted something that was a little less pronounced with the edges. So I think that fits. So I'm gonna put that back on there. I did automate quite a few things. So we got a wire mill here, for example. We got the bender. Let me just go over here to the pattern terminal and I can kind of show off what I did. So the pattern and circuits for the patterns are automated. There are still some things that I don't have automated just yet, and I want to also automate some other things that I have not done so yet. Mainly things that involve like fluids, for example. So if I wanted like a rotor, or if a recipe required liquid glass, for example, I would also need a storage cell for glass, but that's another thing. We'll get to that in due time. Um, yeah, I also made where is it? The augment factory because I needed a lot of stone and I was getting tired of using coal and charcoal. Well, coal mostly. But yeah, this factory was pretty expensive. It needed 2 obsidian furnaces, green sapphire plate, which is just a block chopped apart, and circuits. But this thing cooks 6 at a time, and it's pretty damn quick. So that's pretty neat. What else? Yeah, that's not anything new. I did expand the benzene production. Now I'm probably going to rip out the steam turbines off camera between episodes, and then I guess that means I'm gonna have to rip out these things too. I'm gonna have to get a macerator for whatever I need, or I don't know if I can use the heater to get steam and then just pipe in steam where I need it to go. I can just then pipe the steam into here. So yeah. What else? Nothing new there. Nothing new here. I do want to get more inscribers. And yeah, I think that's about it, really. Other than some other concepts that I want to bring up. So I learned that the terminal here is not as the same as it used to be in the previous pack. And what do I mean by that? Well, it does not have a pop-up menu if I right click. There used to be a whole terminal where you could like do neat things with it. Apparently, it just becomes standard with the ability to auto build multi-blocks. So I want to test that out here. I made a second greenhouse because I want to have a tree farm that produces non-rubber wood so that I can use that. No, I can use the rubber wood for crafting purposes. I mean, I can use the non-rubber wood for crafting purposes, and the rubber wood is used for benzene. Okay, so let's do this. I got to figure out how to line this line this up the way that I want. Let's say that is. Ooh, hello. Do I have my wrench on me? Why did it rotate that way? Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. Let me go get my Yeta wrench. I thought I had it on me, but apparently not. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So that's that now. So if I do Right click. It looks like it's all there. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, oh, come on. So we're going to do input, output, fluid, and energy right there. Okay, and that should be the gist of what I need. Everything else, oh, did I not grab the glass? I swear I made the glass. Ah, there it is. Okay. So back to the room. And at some point, I think World Anchor, no. Anchor? There we go. The travel anchor. That is, yeah, that's doable. We need the vibrant alloy, which I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so I think everything here is good to go. I have the dirt, I have the glass, I have the casing, so let's try. Awesome. Now, did it form correctly? Invalid structure. Why did it do that? Is there some input, output, fluid, energy? It looks correct. Why is it incomplete? There's glass. Okay, the glass is up here, looks fine. Maybe if I break this, I can stop that from happening. If I break that, put that down. I don't know why it keeps rotating like that. The block is... Okay, let me pause here. I'll be right back. Okay, turns out there was a corner of the frame that didn't have a block for some reason. I don't know if that was a fluke or if I need to like try and rebuild it. Or like... What was I going to say? If I need to right click the terminal multiple times in the future or whatever. But it is formed now. I'm just fixing up this. Yeah, it was right there that it was not populated for whatever reason. Okay, so that's all cleaned. So like I said in a previous episode, I'm probably on this side going to have the distillation towers. And even if I had to go above what I think is the 10 block height, it wouldn't be a big deal. I'll just extend the roof as needed. Okay. The other thing that I want to bring up is I have updated to 0.9.10. So the mega cell or mega processing should be having a recipe. Yes, there we go. Okay, so that's that. Now, the other thing that I was going to get to is I have prepared vibrant alloy. So let's take that in hand and I'll go over here like I usually do. Okay, so we're going to be making the vibrant conduit because we are generating more power right now than we can send around. So the energetic conduits are 2048 RF per tick. If I did the math, if I remember the math I did, we're generating about 3,000 plus. So these next conduits are going to be able to throughput 8192 RF per tick, which is equivalent to about 2048 EU per tick. Okay, so let's get these quests checked off here, and I'm just going to go boop. Right, so there is Super ender tanks, you say? HV energy hashes. Um, the ideal situation, well, not even ideal, but it would be great to get into stainless steel, which is the cornerstone of high voltage machinery. And the stainless steel is going to require manganese, nickel, iron, and chromium. I think we should still have some chromium, but the manganese, oh, I'm sure they tell you what to do for manganese. No, sorry, that's not it. I'm looking for the, there we go. Manganese comes from electrolyzing tantalite, pyrolusite, spessartine. You already have chrome. Yeah. So we're going to have to figure out, well, I think we know about ruby and redstone to get chrome. But yeah, pyrolusite will be something that we need to start going to go mine for. Yeah. Fluid rig, so that eventually we need to get to the mining or the fluid rig. There's a distill tower. Oh yeah, the multi-smelter. That would be a good goal to go for, actually. The multi-smelter is an absolute smelting unit and is most likely the best furnace and alloy smelter added. Wait, alloy smelter? Wait, can it do something that I'm not aware of? No. Surely it can't multi-smelt. Or multi... Wait. Can it wait, alloy smelts? Oh. The multi-smelter can have its mode swapped between processing furnace and alloy smelter recipes by pressing the robot arm button in its GUI. Ooh. The smelter can have its mode. I wonder if that's automatable or not. That's interesting. Okay, so that's going to require the big boy circuits, so that might take a little bit of preparation for. But that would be good to have. Let's see what kind of damage that we need to get into here. Oh, wow, look at that. The only thing that we're missing is coal dust. Okay. Coal. Okay, so that actually might be a good idea, really. 3 is if I go and make a macerator. To get dust and whatnot. So we're going to need a steel buzzsaw. We're going to need, these are not all that extreme in terms of requirements. Let me see about making that. And substitutions enabled. At some point, I will get the universal circuits set up, but I still have to kind of understand what to do as a whole. Oh, and that's another thing we want to eventually automate is the phenolic boards. We're going to need a chemical reactor and we're going to need our phenol in storage. I don't think we have the phenol in storage. Yeah, so that would be another thing. Okay, so we need the energetic conduit. Oh, yeah. What's that? Vibrant. There we go. So there's a conduit that I was looking for. Energetic. So what I'm going to do here is if I can find a assembler that I can borrow, I'm going to go and get these smelted up and go about upgrading the base's power underneath. So I'm also going to be making a macerator, medium voltage. I want a medium voltage chemical reactor. Probably going to need pattern providers. And let's see what else. Capacitors, huh? Looks like a credit card down there. I'm probably going to have to go do some mining if I want to get into stainless steel today. That's probably one thing I could have prepared for, but I didn't want to. Well, I don't know. I was trying to figure out how to do things, how to progress without getting too far ahead, and I clearly failed at getting too far ahead. Well, that's not exactly what I meant, but, you know, waiting to show off things. Oh, and another thing that I want to do is make a cobble works. So the processing lines, we're going to need to do all this. Essentially, we're going to need 9, what do you call them? The hammers, the forge hammer blocks. Hammer. These right here. So these are responsible for turning, say, cobble, gravel, sand. Well, turning cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, so on and so forth. But then we're also going to need a chemical reactor there to turn dust blocks, which... dust? No. Dust? Yeah, so dust... Wait. Dust, there we go. Dust comes from forge hammering sand, and dust with water gives clay. So clay, we'll have an infinite production of clay. That means we also have an infinite production of aluminium. So that'll be a good thing to do as well. And I have my OBS hidden. There we go. Okay, so let me go ahead. Multi-smelt. So we should have coil somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Heat proof, Invar. Yeah, so all of this, not that crazy. I will need to get a power provider or a converter for this, but also for that tree farm down there. I think we're good on power for a bit. We are positive on benzene. So yeah, it would be good to get a tree a tree farm of wood supply. So I'll probably try and get that other tree farm going too. Okay, so I'm going to take a break. I said that weird. I'm going to cut here, and then I will be back in a few minutes with some progress. All right, see you shortly. Hey, everybody, we are back. So I wanted to cut back now. I mean, I have everything that I wanted to do, more or less. I just wanted to address that I am setting up a Macerator here for making dust, and I forgot to grab the pattern. I'm not used to the fact that when I shift click, when I shift, did I not make the pattern? Oh wait, shoot, that's not the pattern I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm so used to shift clicking that I expect it to be in my inventory. Okay, there we go. That's the pattern I was wanting. I got sidetracked. I'll put that back up there. Okay, so we got the Macerator here, and I've got a pattern here for dust. So when I'm trying to make vibrant alloy, that will be a lot easier to get processed. So I don't have the vibrant set up yet, but I'll get that going. Okay, so while that cooks, yeah, I'm thinking, well, I might put the multi-smelter, well, I could put the multi-smelter maybe, so here's the thing that I'm thinking about. I need to move the greenhouse over to the greenhouse room, and then I can put the smelter over here, or temporarily what I'll do is I'll push the wall out this way, put the multi-smelter there, and then build over this way for whatever I might need. Or, you know, if I need to, I'll just replace the multi-smelter closer to the wall here. But yeah, so that's what I'm probably going to do. I do have the chemical reactors. I did make those off camera at an earlier point, not today. Oh, and another thing that I forgot to mention is a Certus Quartz cutting knife. This is great for renaming terminals and interfaces. I had forgotten that I had been using that, or I had used that in the previous Let's Play. So that was me remembering, oh yeah, you can name machines in such a way. Okay, so I want that dust. Do I have, okay, I do have a pattern and cabling. We're on time. Okay. So the mixer is over here. Let's plop this down here. And then we're going to call this MV. Let's see. Number MV mixer. So what does this entail? Okay, so it doesn't need any number. Okay, so that will go there. Then there we go. So now when we set the pattern up, this should mix the energetic alloy, I mean the vibrant alloy for us, and as well as the energetic alloy. So let me get that and that. Okay. We will pop those there. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. That is not what I want. Where is the mixer? Oh, it's up there. Because of the 0. Okay, so now I should be able to say vibrant. And I need 16. That. Oh, okay, I guess I need gold. Okay, let me fix that. Gold dust. Oh god, I hate how I have to do it this way. Gold ingot. Okay. Macerator. Boom. Boom. Okay. So we'll pop this into the dust. And now, vibrant. Can we make 32? Cool. All right, so that will cook up. Oh, crap. I forgot to put the pearl dust in there. All right. So as for this, the chemical reactor, we are going to want to put this one down as well. We are going to be needing boards. And I guess I'll put this right here. I can probably get rid of this whole thing here, and I'll probably do that off camera. Okay, so for this, again, once more, disable and allow fluids because we're going to need to have fluids flow into here. So we're going to put that there. We're going to call this MV phenol boards. Okay, so that should be good to go. Let's drop back over to our terminal. Phenolic. Let's spell it right. Okay. So we'll have that. Let's see. Phenol boards. There we go. So now I should be able to. Now I should be able to request one. We don't have phenol. Oh, I grabbed the phenol in the drum, but I never put it back in there. Yeah, so there should be now phenol in there. I made a 1K cell to store that off camera. Okay, so if we'd go boop, and there we go. That will make the board, and there we are. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to push this wall back a little bit, and I will be sure to clean up the blocks, make them pretty again. So once I'll get the multi-smelter cooked up or set up, and probably off camera at some point I will move the other greenhouse over to the greenhouse slash distillation room. Beyond that, don't know what else we're gonna do today considering the time on the episode. What I will do off camera as well is make a push for, was it the, I can't remember the dust, but essentially the dust that will help us get manganese. The pyrolusite, I forget what it's called. Anyway, so I will get this cleaned up, get the smelter ready to go. I think I have everything really, the converter, the cables, the machine itself, everything all here. So, don't need that. Don't need that on me. I do need more conduits though, so yeah, I will take a pause. I will go get this cooked up in our blast furnace, and then we'll go from there. Okay, back in a bit, and I will see if there's anything else that I can do before the episode is over. All right, back in a few. Okie dokie. I am back for the time. So I'm pretty much probably going to get this multi-smelter built and then probably call an episode there. But yeah, one thing I noticed is that Ender IO conduits are very buggy right now. I was placing some conduits down and I was noticing it was subtracting my total amount by 2. So I am just gonna like sheet them back in if it keeps doing that. It's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, so there's that. Then I think I'll do it like this. And let's see here, conduit. Or I mean hatch, there we go. All right. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Is that what that was freaking happening? Hope that gives me back my item. Okay, take the other one now. Okay, energy hatch. Oh, I didn't want that many. Okay. Okay, so it turns out it was this stupid thing. All right, so back what I was doing. So the multi-smelter. I think I'll put that right there. And let's see, the input, output, and let's see how smart this is. Yeah, it's still doing it where it doesn't completely build it. Wait, did I miss a block somewhere? I missed 2 blocks. Oh, jeez. Oh, hold on, be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. Okay, so in the process of being away on a phone call, I did automate the ME conduits here. And that process is using the rubber to make these cables and the assembler. And then it's putting the ME conduit back into, or the cable back into the assembler to make the conduit. So I'm going to be making a lot of machines off camera to accomplish certain automatable tasks like conduits and whatnot. I still need to make an MV wire mill for straight wires, not fine wires. But yeah, anything that I do off camera will be covered in the following episode, of course. Okay, so I'm just getting some cable. Okay, so we have the multi-smelter over here. And I started to get it going. Actually, I don't even need an output bus anymore. Well, actually, no. Multi-blocks, you still need to do an input-output. So yeah, we'll keep that there. Then that will be most likely, well, there's 2 sides that we could use, maybe 3. So one of them will be probably a pattern provider, and then another one, oh no, they would both be pattern providers, but there could be 2 different sides. Anyway, I'm going to pop down here and let's see, we've got a wire. Do I need ME conduit over? Here, no, I guess I will do it this way because I'm going to be moving that greenhouse anyway, and then there will probably be other machines going in this room. Okay, so shit. Well, that's fine. Okay, so that should be good to go. And then at some point I will get I don't know if I want to bother doing the middle floor, but you know what? I probably will. Just so it's clean and whatnot. Okay. So that is going to be a good thumbnail for this episode. And yeah. So next episode I will try and get the manganese going and then probably smelt up a crap ton of stainless steel. Once we do get into HV, that will probably be a good point to get into ore processing factory line, as I call it. And I'll get into that detail later as we reach it. But yeah, again, probably off camera, I'll get some machines going and automated so that we can move on from there. Okay, I hope you did enjoy this episode. Oh yeah, and I will get that moved. And I will see you all in the next one. If you did like what you saw, please leave a like or comment down below. And if you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that button. It really helps me out. And that's all. That's all for now.